they need Beasley.
I think absolutely we need Beasley. He got 1,000 yards last year just as the backup.
I love to see it. I didn't know he got 1,000
as the relief fella. You know. And he the last.
I mean, he's a Cowboy legend in the slot position.
The last 150 yards he got was with a broken bone of some kind. I'm not sure where it was. I think it was the leg or the ankle or something.
Probably. But I mean, he plays through anything.
But he was playing through that.
An arrow sticking out of his chest. And he'll just keep playing.
Right, and I love that the coaches let him play. Like they knew that was a goal for him, and they weren't so precious with him. They were like, okay, you know what you're doing. You're a grown-ass man. You understand the risks that you're taking in doing this.
Yep.
But we also know how important getting this 1,000 yards is to you, and we also know how important you are to this team and getting us there. So, you know, if you getting 1,000 yards gets us a step closer to the Super Bowl and you're okay with it, you're not upset or, you know, increasing that injury or exacerbating that injury isn't a concern, then freaking play ball, man. You know, enjoy it.
And that's the thing. Cole Beasley sets that standard every week. And that's why he's such a essential team player. I mean, he did 100%. It for the Cowboys for 6 years. And he has some of the most nastiest grabs. I mean, he puts OBJ's one legendary catch to shame with that behind the bucket snag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I feel like every week with Beasley is a highlight reel in terms of just like the snatches he gets and the tight windows.
You know what? We're giving Cole Beasley a shout out right here, right now on the Good Old HAMM Planet podcast. Cole, appreciate you setting a standard for a hardworking, elite performer and just a warrior.
Absolutely. And go check out his albums. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah. What's
I don't know how good they are. I've listened to one of the songs. It was all right. I mean, you know, he's an NFL player rapping. He's not a rapper playing in the NFL.
True.
Does that make sense?
I mean, you love to see it though.
Absolutely. Yeah. Man's got to hustle. You know, he's got to have an exit plan whenever he does get out of the NFL. And I think music's probably it for him. That's his plan anyway.
He could he step in to be the next Eminem? What do you think?
I don't know how good he'd look with no hair.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
I think that's the limiting factor there. I think if he shaved his head and really went 8 Mile, you know, spent some time in Detroit, maybe after the Bills, which I don't wish that on anyone.
Yeah,
least of all Cole Beasley. But if he did that, yeah, maybe. I think then he'd have something to rap about.
Absolutely. I mean, they're both savages, and they're both, you know, of smaller stature, but still beastly.
Absolutely, and they're both, you know, fighting in a game that people would probably typically count them out of. You know, Marshall Mathers does not look like a typical rapper from the 90s.
Far from it.
And Cole Beasley doesn't look like a typical wide receiver in the NFL.
Far from it as well.
So yeah, no, they both they're both unique in that regard.
They are two great people.